Different language syntax highlighting within same file. I'm trying to get simple syntax highlighting working within a file. Here's the setup. I have an index.php file, which Notepad++ correctly highlights any PHP code between the is lower than question mark and question mark is greater than tags. Inside of this file, I have some JavaScript, which is properly recognized between the and tags. However, I have some CSS that is not being properly highlighted. I've noticed this with all of the themes I've tried with Notepad++. The code is surrounded by and yet is not being understood as CSS properly. Any ideas? Note, Notepad++ does properly highlight individual .css files.
I use a program called Designer that highlights PHP, HTML, CSS, JavaScript all separately in the same document. It does code completion for each part, even if you do style equals font. I had to move to it since I couldn't find any other program that was so good when working with PHP, and all the other languages it uses at the same time, including Notepad++. The one thing I wish it did was syntax highlight SQL strings within PHP. It does fine with just SQL, but maybe in a future version.
I recently tried out Sublime Text 2, which did very well with highlighting files which contain multiple languages. In my case, it was only HTML plus CSS plus JS, but I'm sure it would work well with PHP. The app is not as feature-rich as Notepad++, but it is much more aesthetically pleasing. The demo version prompts the user to purchase the license once in a while, but there is no time limit.
For those who are trying to embed different languages into each other, I've found a tool that allows such type of configuration, this URL. I personally needed PHP embedded into SQL, yes, in that order. Configuration files are human readable, so you can change them with text editor. There's also GUI in program itself.